Nigeria's weak education worsen insecurity, say Lawan. Senate President Ahmed Lawan says the weakness in Nigeria's education sector gave rise to criminal activities and worsened insecurity across the country. Lawan spoke on Monday at the 8th matriculation ceremony of the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, University of Benin, postgraduate programs held at the National Assembly, Abuja. He said the deficit in the education sector, including limited funding, lack of infrastructure and teaching aids, poorly trained personnel, and low levels of commitment, had adversely affected the productivity and output of schools and centers of learning in the country. The consequences, he said, were a rising profile of criminal activities and antisocial behavior, insecurity, high number of unemployable youth, and an unproductive workforce, among others. He said, though the National Assembly had increased budgetary allocation to Universal Basic Education Commission to 3%, a lot more remained to be done to strengthen the education sector. Speaking on the postgraduate program, which offer masters in legislative studies and other related field, Lawan said for Nigeria to build a strong legislature, there was the need for highly professional and qualified staff members that are dedicated to parliamentary institutions. The Director General of the Institute, Professor Abubakar Suleiman, said 123 students were matriculated for the 2020-2021 academic session. He urged the students to comply with all the rules and regulations of the institute as contained in their matriculation oath in the student handbook. Well, this is Lawan's position, but personally, I don't agree with him. It is not about weak education. The same weak education that we're talking about, we're bringing out best students in JAM, best student in WAEC, best student first class here and there. He should focus and address the issue that needs to be addressed. Can he compare the level of education, the standard of education in the north and other part of the country? Let the truth be told. How many percent of the pupils of the population in the north allow their children to go to school? Majority of the students that are not educated in the north are from the poor, those that are giving children that they cannot take care of. Again, coming to say they are allocating 3% to universal basic education, but what can 3% do? What can 3% do with the humongous amount allocated to National Assembly members, with humongous amount allocated to things that is not adding value to us? If we don't face this squarely, we may regret in years to come. The National Assembly should do the needful. They should look at what the United Nations has said concerning education, the percentage. If they cannot give 100% of the idea, they should go like 80% so that we can tackle this insurgency, this banditry in our land, this kidnapping here and there, unemployment. There are so many things that they need to address. At the National Assembly, what can they do with private sector? What can they do? How many percent of the fund that is available to the state can be given to empower you to stand on their own? My listeners and my viewers, what is your own take? Do you agree with the Senate President that the Nigerians with education is what is causing the insecurity they are experiencing in the land? Kindly make your view known and comment. Thank you.